Good morning. This is Christina with Heart Acres Homestead, and I thought I would give a little tour of this week's fails and successes with our gardening and kind of the next projects we're off to. We have had more hail and a couple of really cold days again, back to back, and so we are still really struggling with this Colorado growing season. But anyway, here's kind of where we're at this point. Here's my little viola bed with lavender mixed in there and some cilantro, which if you saw the previous videos, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
The last video, I thought the cat had killed it, but she's perking up good and coming back, and very glad I did not rip her out. So doing really, really good. This one is the herbs. So the dill is looking fantastic. Basil is super struggling. Yep. I actually had a basil here also, but it completely died. So Greek oregano starting to spread. These guys are actually getting ready to flower, and that's okay. We're still kind of in the season of I want things to seed themselves. We're still learning, and so I'm not eating a bunch of these guys yet, and that's okay. But chives are doing good, the German thyme, and then there's also lavender in here that's starting to flower, so she's doing good. Then my mystery plant and rock that I painted. Love this rock, Lord of the Rings, if you know it. Speak, friend, and enter. And okay, I had to take a brief pause there. Cars were driving by and it was super loud, and the kiddos are vacuuming the birds in the house, bird seed in the house, and so it's kind of loud. My peony, she is almost ready to bloom. It's been 2 years. I moved her into this pot because the side garden where I have my tomatoes and peppers used to be my flower garden, and I moved it because we were originally going to put like more cement over there, so we could park maybe 2 cars in the driveway or whatnot, but there's an electrical box at the end, and so my husband said it probably wasn't a good idea for us to cement it, and so I said, all right, I'm going to take it back, and so planted stuff back in there. But I moved the peony, and she is just now blooming after 2 years of being mad at me. So bee balm is starting to spread and get big. I hope it starts drawing the bees. I'm very excited about that. And then here's the lemon balm, and it's spreading too. I still haven't gotten out here to reseed the grass yet. I let it get tall so that it could kind of reseed itself, just to kind of go on the cheap. So I'm trying to stick with that. Again, rhubarb, still small. Hopefully hubby can come out here and cut some of the grass away from it, because maybe there's just too much competition. This one's doing good other than getting eaten by bugs. This one's really happy. She's got a bunch of new leaves coming in, so that makes me happy. This one's got new leaves coming in too, so maybe they are starting to grow and spread. I'm just being impatient. Alright, so for my birthday, my hubby came and widened my front garden. So where it's thick and lush, the garden line ended just behind those guys, and he put it out another 2 feet or so, and now I can start planting more. So I just planted some butternut squash out here, and then I'm going to throw some corn kind of in the corners in between these guys. Even if we don't get corn off of it, just to have the stalks come the fall would be kind of cool. These are acorn squash. That poppy's almost done blooming. She's still got a few buds on her. almost done. The fennel Mom and Dad got me last year is about to flower, which that makes me happy. And the poppy they got me last year is almost ready to open. Bunch of lilies coming. This is spaghetti squash. I'm probably going to have to get bigger trellises and support the actual fruit when it starts coming in, but that's a start since they're so small and our growing season has been so rough. I did go ahead and clip back the gooseberry. Mom and Dad just gave me another bucket of lettuce. It's just here temporarily. It's already gotten too big. It doesn't taste as good, so I'm probably gonna let the ducks have it, but I can't lift it by myself, so I gotta wait until husband comes home. Morning glories are getting huge. There's a volunteer marigold in there. And then over to the side garden. Russian sage has gotten mammoth. It just came out here a couple days ago because all the peppers were trying to flower already. And they're still so small. So I pinched off all their flower heads and told them they needed to work on leaves first before I was going to let them have fruit. Pruned the tomatoes down, so they're doing good. Hanging baskets have been a struggle because of the cold. I lost all of the yellow sweet potatoes, well, I guess except for two. So I went and got dark ones, and then the dark ones got hit horribly with the hail. I pinched some of the leaves off, but I don't want to do too much yet until it starts replacing it. But the alyssum is doing good. Yeah, this little guy got beat so bad. My yellow boy, he's getting really big back there. And these guys, they're just getting so pretty. I'm just so excited. I didn't think I was going to be able to have anything. And so I'm just praying no hail, because I'll lose it again this year if we do get hail. My God Pop did give me a bunch of plastic bins like this. And when I do the next update for the backyard, you'll see them all around the plants. And that's just so that I can come out here and try and cover them. If we do start getting hail, I have these sheets here and here that I stapled to the fence for now, that I can just drape over the hanging baskets and the tomatoes there, and then the tomatoes in these baskets here. Got a couple of sunflowers coming up. I'm getting really big. I'm really close to these guys. These are sunflowers. I weeded this yesterday, but I missed one, so I'll come back out here and get him tonight. And then my pineapple sage, it looks so happy. And then there's one more little tomato back there underneath that one. And that one right there on the other side of the baby lilacs. So, anyway, that's the front yard. A recent project that we've started on now is this. I don't know if you guys can see that. My dad helped me build this frame, and I actually have two of these frames, and I have sewn across the top up here kind of like a curtain rod opening that we could slide the top pipe through. The bottom we just clip it because you can raise the sides to different heights, and so we've done the first layer to seal the holes on the sheet. This is for Vacation Bible School, and so we've got the first one done. I've got to still base coat the second one, and then we're going to paint a Mayan temple on them. The theme this year is The Incredible Race, which is very much like the show on TV, except for, you know, faith-based and, of course, geared towards kids. And so they get to visit all these different countries. And so hopefully, if it stays nice today, I can get one more coat on that one to seal. I don't know if you guys can see, there's still some holes, light coming through right here. If we don't get the holes sealed when we go to do the acrylic paint and details on top, it soaks and bleeds into the sheet. But if you do a base coat, then it holds up much better. And so I'm so thankful my dad helped me think of how to do this. It's been used so many times now, and I just love it. I cannot wait to see the two pieces side by side with the finished thing on it. So that's just where we're at. I will give a tour of the backyard here after we get everything watered and whatnot, but it's starting to get beautiful and big out here in spite of the hail and the cold, and hopefully we can start seeing some real growth here soon. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will be back in a day or two with the backyard update, unless I have the energy to do it today and show you what's happening back there. So have a blessed day, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.